Hello everyone, anyone, and welcome back to Divinity, Original Sin Enhanced Edition. I am Ziyal, and Jahan is overburdened. I think I said that I was like, oh, I'm gonna do some stuff in between here and there, and da-da-da. Yeah, I didn't do any of that. My reasoning, lazy, I think is a good one. That's definitely part of it. No, 13 pounds, Seamus can carry that until I need it. My reasoning for it was that I had X amount of time to record, and it's like, so do I record doing some stuff, or do I do all this off-camera stuff? I wanted to record because I had just around the right amount of time to do stuff, and there's things that I kind of forgot about. I wanted to check my quest log because it occurred to me excuse me, that the naked truth is something that I need to do, which might conflict with Goblin Trouble. Yeah, Lawrence is gonna be pissed about the Goblin Trouble. Maybe I talk to him first before we confront him about the naked truth or something. I'm not entirely sure. I wanted to double check because I've never actually I've never sent things to the homestead before, so I gotta... Wait, what? Oh. Did I just press it twice by mistake? Yeah, I was gonna say, what the heck. Anyway, that plus, I want to try to figure out whatever I can do with Tenebrium ore to end this wonderful nightmare of having to heal myself constantly. Hi. Hello. Do you open anymore? Or does it not because it's Seamus's? This is because it's Seamus's, isn't it? Okay. This is Tenebrium ore. We're gonna split it into 2 stacks. We'll split it into at least 1. I don't know if it's going to get rid of all the Tenebrium. And Bear Daughter, you get to carry that. Because of this reason. Because she has the ability, she's somehow immune to it. The crazy person. Now, if I put that here, when I send things to the homestead, what's in here? Other things. Interesting. So it must have mattered what I did when, how, what, where, and why. Might as well. I think what I have. Unfortunately, what I think I have to do is I have an episode of retracing my steps to take care of when it comes to Troll King Cave entrance. What was with the Troll King Cave entrance? Yeah, I just know that I'm missing something. I have things I have to take care of when it comes to things that might break apart, it might not do. And I want to make sure I get the experience. Plus, if I level up, then I can just level up, which is fun. What was with this guy again? This cave troll? I completely forgot. So, hey, Mr. Rat, did you tell me what this was before?
It's awfully boring in here without the proper magic. In its right form, things really get moving. Or should I say, stomping.
Interesting. Yep. Don't remember this at all. Probably not Leandra's spell. So, I will say that that's a whoops here. And hopefully I will not mess up. Although, one of the things that occurred to me is that waypoint to the Goblin Village, was that open before? Because this was Trial Dungeon. It must have been. And I guess I just said to go to the Goblin Village. So yeah, that's something to check out as well. But we're not here for that. We're here to try to right some wrongs, take care of business, and that is what we shall do. Well, hopefully I'm not missing out on something, because all these quests can be interconnected, and I went to the wrong waypoint. And it could get a little bit crazy, and this is where I'm a lot less sure of myself, just because I haven't done all these things before, which is great. Trust me, it's awesome. But what's not awesome is that feeling in the back of my head of like, oh no, what if I miss out on some experience, even though I'm fairly positive my choice in murdering everyone who looks at me sideways will probably work out in the end. So first thing I'm gonna do is isn't Brandon. Brandon had something to say before, and he's somehow related to all this, isn't he?
Source hunter, are you? What brings you to this neck of the woods? The goblins? The orcs? The cult? Or the whole pretty bouquet?
Well, pretty bouquet.
Don't be surprised if you hear more than a few unkind words about yours truly around town. An overseer's got to enforce his share of unpopular guild decisions, you know. I'm finished with this one pony rodeo, though. I did my best by these roughnecks, and now it's time for old Brandon to take a load off. In fact, you may be able to help speed my retirement plan along.
Aha. Yeah, what's here,
Let's hear the details.
I must say, I'm also intrigued.
Oh, I knew a source hunter'd perk up at the sound of a challenge. Between you and me, the Troll King's sitting on a piece of treasure of more value than even he knows. A metal called tenebrium that can fetch a prettier sum than its weight in gold. I intend to lift it, sell it, and live out the rest of me days in comfort. The devil's in the details, though, and I haven't managed to find a way to access the King's Cave, much less make off with the stuff without being noticed. But you're a source hunter. You can sniff out any point of mystery. So let's make a deal, You find the tenebrium and bring it to me, and I'll deliver you a few pieces of information about Silverglen, and Lawrence in particular, that are sure to make your mouth water.
Because I'll be thirsty or hungry for more.
I wouldn't wish the wrath on me worst enemy, though. So let me give you a little something to contain the tenebrium bars. It's lined with the fragments of a special stone that keeps rats' ill effects at bay.
Wouldn't that have been useful? Tell me about the Troll King.
Apart from Gungir's stature and incurable case of the uglies, is not so different from a parakeet. Got a brain the size of a pea, and a fervent passion for all things bright and shiny. The nutty oaf sits on a river of silver beneath these mines, but leases it to the mining company for a fraction of its worth in gold. He'd rather put those hefty minions of his on toll duty than mine these hills himself for 5 times the reward. I can't be certain myself where his cave is located, but at least one of those oaf lackeys of his must know where to look. They've got to do something with all the gold they've gathered in the course of guarding those damn bridges, haven't they?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm no man to refuse a source hunter. Ask away, friend.
Send with the
That
Immaculate.
circus rolled into town shortly after the tenebrium was discovered. Some freak woman with a freak gemstone managed to cure rot by some strange magic and convinced most of the locals that she were the conduit of the goddess or some such tripe.
Tell me about
A
Tenebrium.
strange sort of substance, discovered here around 2 years ago, and folks have been clamoring to get their paws on the rancid stuff ever since. To the right buyer, it's worth more than diamonds.
Diamonds. What do you know about rats?
What? You're a curious sort of fella, aren't you? Ask around. Half the men here have a brother who died from it. The other half were cured by that cult.
Okay,
Lawrence
goblins.
actually invited those bug-eyed creeps here himself. The miners were dropping like flies, and goblins had more of a natural tolerance for the work. Little did we know they'd overrun the place in a matter of months.
Tell me about Ben, the miner who died.
Do you believe
from
in the
stuff.
gods?
I remember him well. Decent man, strong-backed, with something of a funny accent, no? He managed to leave Silverglen alive, but as I recall, the symptoms of wrath were already upon him.
Interesting. He left here alive, didn't he? Okay, so what does quest log tell me? I knew I was missing something. The Troll's Bounty. Ask to steal Tenebrium from the Troll King. We can bring it to Brandon for the reward. Hey, I got that before the other part. Works for me. Do I have to give him, like, all of it? Or can I just give him, like, one? So the quick save. And the rot that's infesting me. I probably need to put it into the bag, wouldn't you say? So was it Tenebrium reinforced bag? Who picked that up? Latest added. Don't you love this? Inventory is straight from HE double hockey sticks. Ah, yes. Okay, so we put the Tenebrium ore in the box and quick save. Should be safe on
Hopefully
you.
Brandon's little box works as advertised.
Indeed. Death by toxic rocks hardly befits a source hunter.
Haven't you noticed that your ears are falling off, Ziyal? Okay. So yeah.
Be better if you'd glanced in my direction, though.
I got one.
Truth
Is
is,
one enough?
I'm a wee bit short. Oh no, pal of mine. So
Let's
you
have a
found the
retirement plan.
Tenebrium. A grand feeling to have bested the King of Trolls, isn't it? Huh? Hand the blighted stuff over and you'll be privy to every damnable secret this place has been hoarding.
It's only one, right? I got tons of it.
Tell
Otherwise,
me,
unless it's
sweetie,
gonna magically
you at
steal my
some point,
Tenebrium.
or are you
I say
always
beforehand.
this
We'll see.
smart?
Yeah, here's the Tenebrium Circus Silverglen.
Time to give Brandon the Tenebrium and learn secrets of Silverglen.
That's right.
That's right. I'm very interested to learn what Brandon has to share.
Yeah.
Sakes alive! I knew I could count on you. Now it's my turn to make good. I'll be happy to share with you the not-so-little secret of these mines.
Tell me the secret.
For starters, Source Hunter, you already know that this is a volatile material.
Ooh.
What you might not know is that there are ways to handle it that can diminish or even prevent its negative effects. All it takes is a little know-how. Here, I'll show you.
Oh
And
my
if you're
goodness.
ever looking for a full cure, I'd recommend visiting the Immaculate Chapel.
No.
Nod your way through their little sermons and they'll give you access to a special mineral that can heal even the worst cases of rot.
Okay.
Now that there's a handy bit of information.
Yeah, say it.
But the real secret is yet to come, my friend. Lardance, the bloke from the mining guild, ordered dozens of men to extract tenebrium from these here mines, knowing full well that doing so was as good as sending them to their deaths. Beasts of burden, he called the miners, and said that the guild'd turn a profit quicker if the men mined the stuff lickety-split, before the rot ran its full course. I've got a letter here from the mining guild to Mr. Lardance himself, proving everything I've claimed. You can have the damn thing. I've sat on this secret long enough. There, it's yours.
Thanks.
Well, I'm off with little more to me name than a small fortune here in me pocket. Farewell to you, Source Hunter. And good riddance, Silverglen.
F Silverglen. Tenebrium. Awesome. So did everybody gain this ability? I know Bear Daughter got... Shut up. Sorry. I'm like telling myself to shut up. So weapons, Tenebrium. Seamus has it. Ziyal has it. Yeah. Baller. So does Jahan. And she already had it. So yeah. Okay, I gotta get away from the prostitute, okay? Because seriously, my god, just stop talking, man. So, tell me all about your secrets, Bear
It is
Daughter.
not easy to understand this, Lawrence. He had food, clothes, and gold enough. How could he have let others die so that he could gain more?
Because he's a jerk.
In Home Forest, we kill to eat or to protect ourselves. What reason could Lawrence have to take more than he could use, and to let his fellows die for it too?
Because he's a jerk. Like Jahan. If you met Jahan, he's right over there. Yeah. His actions are good as murder. There's no place among civilized men. Yeah. His kind are a tumor in a healthy body. The only thing to be done is to treat the overgrowth before it spreads.
Cut it away like brush for a fire.
Yeah.
Use it to fuel the pyres of those he as good as killed.
Yeah. Woo! So yes, that magically also, without having to use a bloodstone, cured Ziyal of her rot. So, huzzah. Now, the question, the million-yen question. Gosh, was it like $10,000? I have no idea what yen is worth anymore. Alright. Why would I know that? We're going back to end the time just to make sure, did that magically get rid of all the Tenebrium I had mined? Because that would be awful. So we just have to check that out. But everyone gaining Tenebrium skill is interesting because I think that means Jahan can get to work on all of our good stuff and actually craft Tenebrium, or I think you could just add Tenebrium to a weapon, like a bar of it, and that turns it into a strong. It just adds the Tenebrium stat, like another status ailment to the weapon. It's all here. It's mine, I tell ya. Mine. Awesome. Okay. This is heavy as hell. Can I carry it all? Yeah. Yeah, you've been beefing up. Beefcake. Can you just carry all of it?
Thank the gods we've learned to handle this ore properly.
What? You
What?
don't fancy dying a slow, toxic death?
I can't actually carry it all. Oh. I still have this? I don't need this anymore, right? Just put it on top of there. Sure, why not? Yeah. Look at this inventory. This is gloriously terrible, isn't it? This is the stuff I'm supposed to fix. Hey, look, I learned something. Okay, so we gotta throw something in the chest to dig out later. Metal shield with nothing to it. Not enough space. Just go in there. How come I can't take this? Not enough strength. Oh, they just won't let you once you've had too many things on you. Well, that makes sense. So, yeah. Oh, and is this going to the other chest? Where is it going? No, it's making me equip the damn thing. I am just on my game today, folks. Let me tell you. What can I say? Some people have it, some people don't. I don't know what category I fall into anymore. I'm that lost. What is this? Where are you?
The
Yeah,
spell
that was...
appears to have failed.
And this is the force field bypassing. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I knew what these things are. Oh god, these things. So many things to carry. Carry my wood, Jahan. Carry my burdens. Pumpkins. Okay, you know what? Goodbye, pumpkins. You weigh too much. Yeah, I'm never going to be able to carry all of this on me, so we're going to put the ore back into... We're going to put this back into there, at least. Get in there. Get in the chest. There we go. So now we can hopefully craft that into tenebrium bars. And you know what? Since I'm kind of on this crafting kick with a K, good lord, I think the only place I know of, because the Silverglen, I think he gets like, thinks you're stealing if you use his furnace. And I don't think there's a furnace here yet, or maybe I haven't opened it yet. So we go to the Ziyal Harbor, because we just have not learned enough about fish and all the wonderful things that they have to offer.
Plenty of fish in the sea.
See? Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the best one. This is just the fastest way to get to this place, where hopefully I turn this ore into shiny, shiny bars. Because Jahan's a blacksmith, and if that's the case, we shall find out what else we can do with it. And then if you have that, probably give me more stats. I have no idea. The team ability I don't believe was in the game, original edition. Because I sure as heck don't remember it. So, it's going to be interesting to see how this all works out. I'm excited. What can I say? This is me excited. It's a party. All night long. Yep. You don't say, Jahan. Do I need my blacksmith up at 5? I do not. Okay. Probably best to test it. Well, okay. Before I turn all of it into bars, right? Axe shaft kit. Oops. Which I just remember I had this. And where's the axe? Just put that together since it's there and probably weighing something. The Adventurer's Axe, too. It's level 10. It's not very good. We need to get that piece from Ziyal. Speedy military rapier. So no reason not to save this. I made my choice. I live with it. And we take... It puts the tenebrium on its skin, and else it gets the hose again. Did I actually put it in his inventory? Yeah. And the bar. So, let's see. Will it work? Oh! What? So, Jahan needs more tenebrium ability to make the weapon. Is that what you're telling me? How many points does Jahan got? Oh, yeah, he's got none points. None points. So, I wonder, is it possible that Medora, the barterer, could potentially have this, and I could just start throwing stats on her? She might have tenebrium. So, yeah, we'll have to explore that particular option. Yeah, we're going to throw the rest of this on Seamus just for the time being. I don't get it. So, equip more powerful tenebrium weapon. See, I can't craft without it because I need more tenebrium ability, but I also need, but the person wielding it probably also needs to be able to equip it. So yeah, either I'm going to look this up or I'll find out, but I wanted to show it off because I know some people were wondering about the tenebrium ability. I think somebody, I believe it was Morden? Was it Morden? Or, I'm getting the names confused again in my commenters. But they're doing a duo run. And they just don't have access to Bear Daughter, because duo run means you do not have companions. You're lone wolves. Lone wolves wandering the night. Which, hey, more power to you. His comments are very interesting. Check him out when you see him, because he's got some good info. Things to learn. Okay, but Silver Glen. Let's find out more. Now we know more. I think the best way to maximize our XP gains. Yeah, the Immaculates are awesome. Alright, the best way to maximize our effectiveness here. Heck, one, I should really, before I potentially level up, is when you want to just double check the shops and see if anything new is showing up. Yeah, it's great.
As always, be welcome.
Well, that's Bedora's weapon. And if I do latest added, that's still here. So, I'm fairly positive this is all the same shite that he had on him before. Whoa, gods. That's awesome. So no, it isn't all the same stuff. I have no idea what leads to what. I just don't. None. Because look at that. That's awesome. Between that and the speed boost, Ziyal could potentially have like 45 action points per turn. So of course I'm going to buy it. I need Barter Medora to do this, don't I? Don't I? Although, I think we actually figured out, by we, I'm saying we like that, but that it's not working, Barter, in the sense that she should be getting 70% off discounts, and I don't think she's getting that much. Like, let's see, if I put this here, alright, then we go between characters. Nobody has any charisma whatsoever, so we can see that the price is the same. But will this pass by if I go back to go get her? I cannot take this chance, because that's just, good lord, man, two speed. Yeah, we're pulling the trigger. We're pulling it. And this is a rapier, so yeah, I'm doing it. You just gotta, sometimes you just gotta run with the, I just should look up these things. Just sell them anything you got. Although, before I do that, technically, I should, at the very least, put on my, you guessed it, my smelly, smelly underwear.
That doesn't look like your best work there, dear.
Wow.
You're tired, aren't you? I told you you'd be.
For the love of the gods, Mara, let it go.
Anyone else seeing the underwear? Anyone? Bueller? Who has the underwear? I thought I put it in, like, Medora. But it got sent to somebody else. Oh, gods. This is how it goes. Type. Look. Searching for the magic underpants of +1 charisma. This is what my life has become. This is what it's become, is looking through for smelling underwear in my, I can't even speak anymore. Let's just, you know what? Let's all just agree that there they are, and let us not speak of this again. Hi, come on, talk to me.
So good of you to drop by, my liege.
Yeah, it's awesome.
As always, be welcome.
I'm taking the chance. Because you see, the price difference is The bloody same? He's wearing your magic pants. Man. Okay. Nothing matters. Nothing makes sense. And we all are going to die one day. What do I want? Do I want this or I want the sword? The sword is technically more damage. But it doesn't have the watery effect. It's got leadership. This one can make people bleed. Bleeding is nice. This one's worth more because the leadership skill is going to be good for him. So we're going to sell off this one. Yeah. And we just sell anything else that we have. Because we've got to buy that. I've become obsessed. Y'all can see it. We all know. Is Seamus accidentally equipped himself a leather cap? How the heck did I do that? Whatever. And technically, before you sell any of this stuff, you can reinforce it, put it to the whatever. Oh, hey, look. Wow, what was I worried about? I'm so loaded up with things. Good times. Alright, there we go. Thanks. It's been a real freaking pleasure. I do not know when I put on this helmet.
You've been hammering away for hours.
For the love of the
gods, women. Get off me back. And yeah, see the one I'm talking about? This is another thing. This is the thing I was mentioning. Let's take off. Well, let's leave them on. Who goes? Make me feel saucy. Yeah, see? The furnace. Like, we saved your life, man. Can we use your furnace so I don't have to go back to the weird one behind the general store? I mean, come on. Help a guy out. Yeah, immediately. Hello, Ziyal. We'll, of course... Oh, yeah, because Jihad's holding out to this. This is great. This is awesome. I'm so lost. And I'm just looking around aimlessly saying, oh, yeah, this is the best thing to do, and I can't find anything in inventory. I really should have taken my advice and had that episode where I did nothing. But the point is, with the speed... Oh, put on your speed boots. Are these speed boots? They are. Did they make a difference? They don't. But still, a 14 speed from gear plus 6. So, each turn, and I'm assuming if I somehow eke out one more speed from somewhere else, I guess I can test it this way. Just take that off. Put this here. So, it's everything together. So it's probably one more speed after this. I could technically get 11 action points per turn. Life is beautiful. Okay, and I'll sharpen it and do all that sort of stuff. I will actually have that episode. I promise. Or, it's not actually that episode. I will do the stuff that I'm supposed to do. That I keep saying I will do off camera because people are not going to want to watch this. But, I had to show off my ventures with Tenebrium. But to maximize experience gains, and I bought an Ice Blade. I'm not going to press my luck too hard because they're only going to be better, I suppose, but that was just a heck of a deal. I couldn't pass up on that one. That +2 speed on that weapon is awesome. Might be worth the Tormented Soul, you never know. Anyway, hi Lawrence. You got some things to answer for.
Hello again, Your Grace.
Okay, so first off, let's discuss the trouble in the mines.
What? The only brilliant solution you could come up with was to blow up the entire mine? Keep your filthy goblin's head. What use have I for such garbage now that the entire mine is in rubble? You've ruined each and all of us, you low-down, backbiting, rat-faced nincompoop. What'll I tell the men? Better yet, what'll you tell them? Oh, begone from my sight.
Yeah, I learned about your use of the miners by knowing Marat turned to kill the Prophet.
But, Your Grace, I never...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn it all to hell in a handbasket. I can't do this anymore. Yeah, so the jig's up, eh? So what if I let those back-asswards yokels mine the Tenebrium? I paid them well enough. And if they got sick, it's no one's fault but their own.
Natural selection, huh?
I'll tell you what. You keep this little factoid between us, and I'll make it worth your while. How's 1,000 gold sound? That's quite a heap of cash for nothing more than silence.
Yeah, no.
Lawrence's crimes amount to murder. No amount of money can absolve him of responsibility.
I have to say that this is a great response to this. This free market is in dire need of some regulation. Really? That's awesome.
Indeed. This free market is in dire need of some regulation.
Bush and Clinton took out all the laws. All the regulations. It's your fault. You stripped them out. And you too, Lawrence.
Well, be a saint if you like. Not all of us have that luxury. Business is a dog-eat-dog world. I wouldn't expect you to have learned much about reality at your little Source Hunter Academy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he hates us. Okay, so what does that do? The naked truth. Yeah. Offers a ride. We refused it. We're going back to Nadia. Nadia? Probably Nadia. And we're gonna be like, yeah, let's go confront him because he's a jerk. Attica! Attica! We should maybe not chant that. Okay. Hi!
Do
What's
a
up?
salutoin, Hunter. What can I do for you? So, you are bringing results?
The results of much bring, yes, maybe. Yeah. No, let's show her the letter incriminating Lawrence. He's a dick.
Let's show her the letter incriminating Lawrence.
At least Nadia will know exactly why her husband died and who's to blame.
You have letter from mining guild? Let me looking. They tell Lawrence to keep mining tenebrium. They say they make him rich if he comply. The filthy pig. Oh. Mi voyagos al sia patrino domo sur la dorso del camelo kai riprochi si forte. I knew he was guilty. I knew he was to blame for Ben's death. Oh, I'll strangle him with my own 2 hands.
I know you're mourning your husband and all, but that sounded really hot.
Oh, they didn't attack a brigand, but you do.
Sebby, come quickly.
Oh!
While mother put ghost of father to peace.
Okay. It's getting real, folks. It's getting real. So what are we gonna do if the choice is left to us? Do we let him go? Do we let him rot? I don't know. Am I compassionate enough for this? Am I forgiving enough for this? This guy is a real piece of work, though, right?
So, Mr. Lawrence, it's true then. May Zal Noxus dry her socks on your mother's gravestone.
Did everything good before I might level up? Okay, no. Thanks. Yeah.
Oh, what are you going on about, you crazy old witch?
I know for truth, you bring workers to mines to extract tenebrium, and that you do it knowing they will die of rot. You greedy man. Malsata rapo. You kill them to fill your own pocket.
Yeah, what she said.
Look, you're confused. You're ranting. Clearly there's no reasoning with you, so what say you take this rather expensive token and agree to keep your little delusions to yourself?
You can't buy us off, Lawrence.
1,000 gold for my husband's death. Tell me, Source Hunter, does this man bring me for an idiot? I would be appreciating your advice before I strangle him right here and now.
The thing about it is that there is something to be said about violence in this place. And, you know, I'm not exactly condoning violence. I mean, well, Wolgraff killed the cheese guy. That wasn't me. So, Ziyal's passion, though, she's gonna say murder the bastard.
Nadia.
Shall Lawrence's go from the rooftop? He doesn't deserve better after he's done. Hanging Lawrence will neither bring Ben back nor do a thing to help Nadia and Sadi bring a new life. She should take the money. Seamus is a little more practical.
Hanging Lawrence.
Yeah. For some reason, maybe it's because he's outside of the house. I don't know why. What do we do? Should we just do it his way? Should she kowtow? Make sure that obedient trait stays fine? I just don't think we should murder him. I really don't. Gosh, I'm such a wuss.
All right.
We'll do it your way.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you for your discretion. People get such ideas sometimes. Here, Mrs. minor wife. Take the gold.
I feel awful already.
Bag is quite heavy, yes. I see my silence is worth much to you. And your death won't bring my husband back. I take your money then, idiot scum, and wish you nothing but horror and shortness of life.
Alright. So... Hi. I can't talk to her right now because she's in the running animation. Was that the right thing to do? One, for a financial benefit, I cannot say. Hey, you hate me. What's up?
Oh, look. It's the Demolition Squad. I think there's a few buildings still standing in Silver Glen somewhere. So go work your magic, why don't you? Me? Well, I used to be the proud owner of a beautiful silver mine, but then a pack of idiots blew it up. Interesting story, isn't it? Preposterous. What does that foreigner know about the affairs of Silver Glen?
Okay. He's still being a dick. Well, I gotta say that Nadia shouldn't get her hands dirty, but Ziyal is absolutely considering it. Sneak. Hiya! There we go. Do it again. And one more time. He doesn't want to fight back. Get it. Get it. Get it. Use your abilities. How am I not making this? Zap him again. No one seems to care. Alright. Let's look around. Is the entire town guard after me? Is the entire... Hey guys. How's it going? Do you mind?
Damn toll trolls are so...
Yeah, okay. Let's see if we got away with it, guys. We might have. No one seems to care. Man is... Don't get caught using the furnace. Yeah, how's my reputation of you?
Welcome.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no one cares about him. He's a jerk. Did I make the right choice? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see what Nadia says. Hi.
I think you should be standing back from me, Source Hunter. The spirits I set upon you are vicious, yes, but wild also. Not even I know when they will be choosing to strike.
What?
I think you should be standing
I heard
back
that.
from me, Source Hunter. The spirits I...
Okay. How about you?
Hello
Sebi?
again. Or do a salutoin, as we say in our homeland.
Well, obviously. God, of course I speak your homeland. Okay, so... Will Lawrence's death stay canon? You guys decide. When I load this up, I'll try to wait before I make the videos. And, yeah. Because at the moment, I'm thinking, oh yes, Lawrence was a jerk. And Ziyal, she's a passionate woman, what can I say? And no one seems to care. There's no one that, like, you know, Wolgraff, you know, before, you know, felt the horrors and existential crisis. Yeah, the rest of the party just doesn't seem to give a gosh gosh darn F-bomb, you know what I mean. So, murder is okay if they are the jerks. Okay. Now that is my lesson for today. But only do this in video games, kids. Or people my age or older. I'm so awful. He needed to... Come on. He was a jerk, okay? I don't know. We'll see if it stays canon. Just tell me in the comments whether or not he should stay dead or miraculously resurrected through the powers of the quick save. Thank you very much for watching. If you guys have any comments and all the stuff, like the video. And I hope you guys have a good one. See you in the next one.